welcome back. I didn't really go anywhere. I've been here the whole time. I still haven't finished my Red Bull. I don't know what order you're watching these in. The shit. Oh my god, what am I doing? This is true, and I don't know how to break this to you. But 19 years ago, Fall Out Boy, Sugar We're Going Down came
Your
out.
mother has a sickness.
That is true, John. Thank you. Fall Out Boy came out, and it was followed by a 1-2 punch with Panic at the Disco. And if Sugar We're Going Down is 19 years old, then you bet your sweet ass we're gonna look at Panic at the Schmishko. 19 years later, can you believe there's kids these days only know Brandon Urie for his new music and not whatever the shit this was?
Thanks for the concern, but I got laid 3 weeks ago.
Can you imagine what it was like in 2005 to be on the precipice of this entire scene and not even know it? And I guess I'm here as a witness, as someone who was a primary source, was there on the ground floor doing the ground reporting, seeing these bands in concert. As your expert in the scene, guess I'm here to judge whether or not this is good or not. So play now.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I have thoughts. Unlike the Fall Out Boy video, this one was never really that much a part of me. I like the song, but this song isn't my favorite off this album. I like the only difference between Martyrdom and Stardom, honestly, but that's not here or neither near. I write sins, I will say this. Catchy tune, catchier when you're actually like not censoring it. Weirdly paced in a way that doesn't work for me. And in a way that, like, they seem to know they're doing it as they're recording the music video, which makes me question, like, if they knew, which I don't like that. I don't like that they censored their own video or their own song. That's not very punk rock. So I guess my main thought is I can't help thinking that this is kind of lame for a band. Like if I'm in a band, right? And like Mike Hem is very theatrical. Mike Hem does the whole parade and they dress up and they have outfits. They wore freaking bulletproof vests, but this feels so weird to me and anachronistic that a band in 2005 would be like, you know what aesthetic would be kind of sick for the kids if we did some sort of like vaudevillian circus sort of thing. Maybe we incorporate it into our stage show as well. Sort of makes them feel like they are actors paid by fuel by ramen to be in this band. And I don't know the whole history of what happened between Brandon Urie and company. I know that they progressively kept losing members of the band with each iteration, with each album to come out. This is a weird beginning point to be so sure of this gimmick that it's like, where do you go from here? If you don't keep up the vaudevillian, old-timey sound for your entire career, then what is Panic at the Disco? If Panic at the Disco is not the circus freak band that sings songs about adultery on your wedding night, then like, what are they as a band? What is this? Why did they hire an actor that looks just like Brandon? Is he supposed to be a stand-in for Brandon? It's a weird effect for me to see two people who look exactly the same with different color eyes. I don't know why. It has an uncanny valley appearance to it. Honestly, this is the most freakiest decision out of any of the character actors that they have amongst them in this entire freak show. So Brandon is he's an observer, right? He's at this wedding. He's at a table, maybe. He's in the pews waiting for the wedding to start, and he's noticing. He can't help. He sees the groom pacing and shit. He's like, what's going on? It's a beautiful wedding. This place is like great and shit. And then the groom's bride, like, I don't know how this rumor is going around. And like, I don't think the groom from this video, it seems like the groom may have done something wrong with the way they're arguing, but she is the point that she's just so adulterous that she just can't keep it together, not even for a goddamn wedding. Then why are we marrying this girl? Is that the shame? That's the tragedy? Don't marry a whore. You can't make a wife out of a whore. Which I'm like, why is that the message that this circus band is making to me? Is that the fun punk rock environment that we want to create with ourselves? Another thing that does strike me about this music video is how cheap it looks. Like, okay, so look at Brandon. We're trying to, is it Brendan? I'm calling him Brenny for the rest of this. Keep an eye on Brenny as he's walking through this very exciting, the chorus of the song, the punk rock, ba 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 da da ba ba ba, very like heavy, chord heavy chorus. Look at the excitement they're trying to create through editing versus what I feel like the song actually needs in this moment.
And with the haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? No.
The quick editing and the sped up footage feels so desperate to make this an exciting music video when they couldn't do it on set, and it just looks so cheap. Feels like there's this idea to do this grand circus, an idea that I think they kind of pull off better, and it's better if you do. That just doesn't come into fruition here, which I guess begs the question, if you can't put in the money and the time to do full production, then why have a band with a gimmick in the first place? So is it a gimmick? Their name is Panic at the Disco. They don't even really have any disco elements except for that one interlude that goes boop, 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 boop. That's fun. That's cool. I'm not putting them down for that. I'm just questioning, like, what is this band? What am I supposed to learn about them from this? Because, like, the Fall Out Boy video, I feel like I learned who those gentlemen were. I got an idea of how they interact with one another. Here, I don't know what the hell I'm watching. Brendan Brenny is over here doing very 2000s mugging. There are several music videos I think I could pull off that has like the lead singer doing the exact same movements with the exact same editing to just make them seem like catty and cool, but they're separate and different than the rest of the band. I don't know. I sort of feel weird. All right, so then I guess where do I put it? Jesus. Was a little more negative on it than I probably should have been. The song is a pop punk emo classic. I can't deny it. It sort of put me in the same place that the Avenged Sevenfold video put me in, where I enjoyed it when I was younger, but I never really followed the band beyond that. Honestly, looking back at it, I sort of feel kind of weird about ever liking it. I don't know. That's why this whole retrospective business is pretty crazy. Hi, hey, how you doing? What's up? I'm great, and I'm Grace. Thank you for watching. I gotta go do something else because this actually did not take that much of my time. This is gonna be a short video. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Please like, share, subscribe, put in the comments below any music videos you'd like me to talk about. Thought I said more about this band than I guess I actually did. Oh well. Too boring. Too care. Ta-da.